Hey, welcome back, everybody. This is Mike Brenner coming to you with the Brenner Blast on March 25th, Sunday morning. March Madness is winding its way down. My God, who would have ever thought Loyola Chicago? Are you kidding me? What a run. I mean, there's not enough prayers that could just continue to keep that team charging forward. I mean, they have gained so much momentum, and those youngsters, they deserve it. They play dominant ball start to finish, beating Kansas State all the way through. All right, we split another day. I'm telling you, man, it's that time of year that sometimes these things happen. When you get a team like that nobody's really counting on, of course, you got some people just throwing some money as a dog, but reality, right? All right, they are absolutely achieving over top of reality right here. So hats off to them. Well coached, very well disciplined, and for what I understand, very humble after the game. Lakers' third quarter did cash. They came out and they also cashed a full game as well. We got to grind it out through this rough patch, guys. I don't make no excuses. I'm not going to give up. My God, there ain't no quit on this team. All right, we're going to get it done. We're going to get ready to go on another sharp run. Michigan, they missed that first half cover by one basket and had several opportunities, but again, didn't get it done, so we got to sharpen the pencil. All right, we got two big college games today for the big dance. We'll talk about them. One of them starts at 2:20. All right, Texas Tech versus Villanova. Villanova favored in this one, -6.5. Texas Tech 27-9 on the year. They're 5-5. All right, last 10 straight up, and only 2-7. All right, their last 9 against the spread. They are 6-2 though, however, on a neutral court. Villanova, this team is all about experience. They're all about knowing what it takes to win at this level. I think they're going to be focused. They're 9-1 straight up. They're 7-3 against the spread. Their last 10. They're 12-0 on neutral court. So this team loves playing anywhere. It doesn't matter. We got to pick in this one. Pulling that trigger, baby, on the full game with Villanova -6.5. Going with the favorite here. I don't think Texas Tech's going to have enough gas in the tank. I don't think their bench is going to be deep enough. So that's our first official play, and it's going to be Villanova, baby, on the full game. Then you got Duke taking on Kansas. This ought to be a battle. Duke 29-7, Kansas 30-7 on the year. All right, both of these teams 8-1 on neutral court. This is being played in Omaha, Nebraska, 5 p.m. Eastern tip-off. Going to be a great game. I've got no say in this game. I just don't. It's favoring Duke -3. Bagley III is absolutely in beast mode, shooting 61%, 356 total boards. He's brought down 128 offensive boards. Devontae Graham for Kansas, on the other hand, he's been inconsistent, shooting only 39.6%. Azubuike is back. He's responsible for 239 boards, but he hasn't played a lot since he's been back, so he will be battle-tested today. Duke is favored -3, going to stay off it, but absolutely enjoy it as a fan. All right, guys, that's it for college basketball. Got some NBA injury stuff to go over real quick. Playoff injury date. All these teams are now dealing with it. Boston, Irving's going to be out 3 to 6 weeks with the knee injury. That changes everything for that team. If you're leaning on Al Horford, you're leaning the wrong way. Don't forget, Marcus Smart, he's dealing with that major thumb he had cut. He's not back and probably won't be back in full form the rest of the year. Golden State, now you got Steph Curry out at least 3 weeks. At least 3 weeks. MCL sprain. You also got Durant and Thompson. Man, this team is all banged up. Young, they're all out with injuries. Draymond Green is now out. So, I don't know. Steve Kerr's got his hands full, and this is what happens that time of year. Houston, on the other hand, who's clicking on all cylinders, they pounded New Orleans, okay? I'm telling you, I mean, they didn't pound New Orleans. They pounded their other opponent yesterday, but they're getting ready to play New Orleans. All right, Chris Paul, wow, I'm telling you right now, he's got a hamstring issue that could be critical. Harden, he's dealing with an ankle. This team's going to be looking to probably rest. They know that they're not going to get a fight from Golden State for that #1 spot. Miami also dealing with a big star who's out, and that is Whiteside. He's doubtful Sunday. Minnesota, of course, they're without Butler. Here we go. They're without Derrick Rose. What's Minnesota going to do? Minnesota got pounded yesterday, pounded hard, so that team is in some trouble. New Orleans is also without Rondo. Of course, they had the big loss when they lost Boogie Cousins. And you got the Spurs. What's going on with that Leonard drama? No one knows. Utah, Gobert. He's probable Sunday, but he's banged up as well. Cephalosha, he's gone for the season. And then Washington, all right, John Wall, no date for return. So you got 9 teams total that are playing without impact players. They're going to have to learn to juggle. We're going to see who is the best coach of coaches that can plug those holes. Let's get into today's action. Boston at Sacramento. Again, what a total different team Boston's going to be without Irving. It could be in trouble. No call on this game. Boston favored -6. Portland taking on OKC. OKC -3.5 as a favorite. Portland 9-1 ATS its last 10. Lillard and company have been playing great. Here's the thing, though. Joseph Nurkic, this guy is banged up. He's going to probably be playing today, but him and Turner also are dealing with major back issues. So that's something everybody better take a big look at. OKC, they can't rely on Carmelo Anthony at home. 17 for 51 on his home floor the last 5 games. Keep the ball out of his hand, for crying out loud. Look for George to have a big game, and, of course, Westbrook. We are going to have on call on this. Pulling that trigger, baby. Oklahoma City Thunder on that first half, -2. That's right. That's our second official pick. It's an NBA pick. Thunder getting the advantage, getting it early and often against a very good Portland team, but I'm trusting that Nurkic, they might even sit him. I'm not sure. First half, Oklahoma City. Then you got the Clippers at Toronto. I got no call, but, Toronto, they better take a look. They might be the #1 team in the East, right? But are they the best? I don't know. I think Cleveland's going to have a say-so. Cleveland's going to use this next 10 games to tune up their lineup now that they're healthy. Kevin Love's back. A whole different dynamic. Toronto, you better get ready for a battle because I think Cleveland's going to be the one bringing it to you. It's not going to be Boston. It damn sure ain't going to be Washington, and it's not going to be Indiana. So you know who you're facing again this year. Clippers, they're running out of time for a playoff spot. They beat Toronto 96-91 at home early December, but a whole different team. It's favored in Toronto, -8. No call on that. Atlanta at the Rockets, there's no line. Rockets are cruising. What are they going to do? Are they going to rest some people? Utah at Golden State. Golden State, of course, is banged up. Utah favored in Golden State, -4.5. Then you got the Spurs at Milwaukee. I'm off of that game. There's no line out right now. Aldridge is in beast mode. He's carrying this team on his back for the Spurs. Again, what's going on with Leonard drama? Nobody knows. All right, Milwaukee dealing with the Greek Freak, the big man. He's got ankle issues. Milwaukee 38-34. It's all about positioning. They need this win, all right? And the Spurs are going to play at Milwaukee. No call on that. Miami versus Indiana. Sabonis is going to miss his 6th straight game for Indiana. Whiteside is expected to miss another game for Miami. So here's 2 teams juggling, and they're not completely healthy. Look for Victor Oladipo, however you pronounce it. Look for him to have a big game. Dwayne Wade is back. Not that that's a huge factor because he's going to have to brush that rust off a little bit. No call in that one. Cavs again at Brooklyn. LBJ, 34 points, 59% shooting, 10.8 assists, 10.4 rebounds the last 5 games. All right, come on, man. This guy is the best on the planet, bar none. Brooklyn, they're still putting out respectful basketball on a nightly basis. All right, they're going to go down swinging. They're going to play spoiler role. It's Cleveland -7. I'm not touching this game. D'Angelo Russell showing flashes of brilliance. 18, 13, and 11. Got his first triple-double last time out. Hats off to that young kid. He's battled through a lot. All right, guys, that's it. That's it for the Brenner Blast today. We got 2 picks, like I said. We're pulling that trigger with Villanova on the full game -6.5, and we're pulling the trigger with the Oklahoma City Thunder in the NBA on the first half -2. 2 picks to get us back on top. Let's get that momentum. Let's get that edge. Let's stay positive. It's a Sunday. I hope you have had time to share it with family, okay? 2 games today, so you got plenty of time to kick it around with the family. Enjoy a ball game with your son, your daughters, whatever. Hey, why not? All right, guys, I say it all the time. Bet responsible. Beat your bookie. And build that bank back up with Brenner because, by God, we're not quitting. We're coming back strong today. We're going to get it done, so keep the faith, okay? And don't forget the Brenner Blast and the Brenner Breakdown is coming to you, baby. NBA and college basketball style.